Quotable, intelligent, and always a step ahead of the rest. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 times Spencer Hastings was the best character on Pretty Little Liars. For this list, we're looking at those instances when Spencer absolutely owns the show on Pretty Little Liars, which is most of the time. Please note, we're issuing a major spoiler alert warning, as many of these moments are crucial to the overarching plot. Number 10, Spencer's great dollhouse escape plan.
Welcome. Willkommen. Bienvenidos.
As the brains of the group, Spencer's inquisitive mind makes her a huge threat to A. In the season 5 finale, Spencer, the Liars, and Mona are trapped in a dollhouse by A, who wants the teens to create a fake prom. Summoning her inner MacGyver, Spencer tricks A into providing the necessary supplies to build a machine that can temporarily short-circuit the electricity and surveillance.
It'd be so easy to take all of these copper pipes and use them for drapery rods.
And we could use old pipes and make beautiful candelabras.
Remaining relatively calm while also inspiring the other captives in this moment, Spence reminds us why she's often seen as the de facto leader of the Liars.
Let's go! Let's get the hell out of here! Let's go! Hurry! Let's go! Go!
Number 9, Spencer feels sorry for Toby.
We've all got secrets, Emily.
Unintentional though it might be on his part, in the first half of season 1, Toby mostly comes across as aloof and slightly creepy.
Why? Wait.
I've gotta go.
Wait, just hear me out.
After becoming suspect number 1 in Alison's disappearance, Toby grows even more ostracized from the rest of Rosewood, with many not even bothering to hide their disdain for the guy. While initially agreeing with the general consensus, Spencer begins to rethink her stance on Toby, even if it mostly starts off as pity. This not only led to one of the best relationships of the series, but also demonstrates that Spencer has a clear willingness to admit that, perhaps, she isn't entirely infallible.
Glyceraldehyde?
With the C on the double letter, it is 32 points.
Number 8, Spencer, Caleb, and Hanna. After learning that her boyfriend Caleb kissed Hanna, Spencer rightfully becomes upset, putting the whole relationship on hold.
I can handle a kiss. But is that all it was?
This leads to a seriously emotionally draining exchange in which Caleb tearfully professes his love to Spencer while Hanna listens in the background. Although this scene belongs equally as much to Hanna and Caleb, the aftermath is all Spencer.
Can you please just open the door so we can talk?
In the same episode, Spence gets drunk, almost has an affair, drops some words of wisdom about love, shows a great deal of self-awareness, and after learning that Caleb moved, manages to once again make everyone cry.
I do need to be mad at you for just like a little bit longer, so if you want to be a good friend, then just let me.
Number 7, Spencer realizes Ezra was Alison's mystery man.
Hannah's right about Cooper. We need to find some kind of proof. Thank you, Veronica Mars.
There is a reason Spencer often gets compared to popular teen detectives. Like the greatest fictional sleuths, Spencer only needs the smallest and most mundane of clues to put 2 and 2 together. Or in the case of Ezra's past as Alison's secret lover, a bottle of beer and a slice of pie.
A boysenberry pie and beer, that's what he ordered?
You know, kind of gross, right?
Yeah.
Sure, the reveal didn't actually amount to much in the long run, but considering this plot thread begins with Rosewood's Nancy Drew figuring out that a bird was singing a telephone number, you have to admit that Spencer's investigation skills nonetheless keep things interesting.
Who eats boysenberry pie with beer?
Do not knock it until you try it.
Number 6, Spencer takes on A by herself. Even prior to this whole A thing, Spencer was the most resilient of the Liars, usually being the only one willing to stand up to Alison.
You're way out of your league, Spencer. You sure about that? Put that thing down before you hurt yourself.
With Spencer feeling vulnerable after just being released from rehab, however, and also lacking the means to contact the rest of the group, A saw this as the perfect opportunity to break down the teenager's defenses. Despite hallucinating some rather unsettling imagery involving Allie's disappearance, Spence manages to hold strong against A's mind games. While the Liars are all strong in their own ways, Spencer tends to be the most willing to shoulder heavy burdens to protect the others.
When did Allie's mom accuse you of attempted murder? Why are you just now telling us this?
Number 5, Spencer figures out Charles is A. Season 5 culminates in the Liars being locked in a dollhouse by A. Along with coming up with the aforementioned brilliant escape plan, Spencer also finds the time to figure out that A's name is Charles, with the reveal being literally spelled out.
It has a name.
You'd think with Spencer's impressive track record for solving mysteries, A would know better than to leave a clue right out in the open. Still, credit where credit is due, for someone who'd recently been kidnapped, it's impressive that Spencer remains collected enough to memorize some random toy blocks and crack the mystery wide open.
Want to say goodnight to your sister and give her a little kiss? What a good boy you are. Oh, good boys, good boys.
Number 4, Spencer confronts Toby for joining the A-Team.
I'll see you soon.
The A-Team recruited a wide variety of members throughout the show, but none were as big of a surprise as Toby, Spencer's longtime boyfriend. After a couple of episodes of Toby secretly giving the evil eye to Spencer, the truth finally came out in a heartbreaking scene that also included one truly vicious slap.
Spencer.
Although Spencer is awesome during the confrontation, the aftermath is nearly just as good, with Troy and Belisario delivering some of her best acting in the entirety of Pretty Little Liars. When this episode comes on, there isn't a dry eye in the house.
Just tell me that there's more to the story. That there's something that I don't know.
Number 3, Spencer's film Noir.
They help me focus. That's all they do.
Who's kidding who?
In season 4, Pretty Little Liars takes a brief detour by slipping back in time to the decade of Humphrey Bogart, dames, and snappy dialogue. From Alison's femme fatale to Toby's hard-boiled private eye act, the entire cast adjusts seamlessly to the film noir aesthetic. But Spencer kind of steals the show.
You trying to tell me something?
Just asking.
Not much chance of that, is there?
First things first, Spencer's imagination is the only reason the 1940s temporarily make a comeback in Rosewood. Looking like she just walked off the set of The Big Sleep, Spencer dominates the majority of the episode, bringing back a slice of old Hollywood and making it look good.
You figured it out yet?
I wish you'd stop saying that.
Have you?
Number 2, Spencer goes undercover and joins the A-Team. After learning that Toby joined the A-Team and then finding what she believes to be his dead body, Spencer has an emotional breakdown and winds up in Radley. While this chain of events might break most people, Spencer instead winds up going on the offensive, joining the A-Team as a double agent.
Look at all that's happened since you turned me down on our little drive up the mountain. But I believe in second chances.
You don't have to ask me again, Mona.
Spence's spy gig doesn't last too long, but this is another moment that shows the lengths to which the high school student is willing to go to protect her friends and stand up to A.
It's not safe for you to be here.
I stopped worrying about me a long time ago.
What we had was real.
The Liars are often playing catch-up, so it was really cool to see Spencer flipping the script for once.
Okay, whatever it is, we're one step ahead of her finally, and there are 2 of us on the inside.
Our number 1 Spencer moment is a big one, but first, here are a few honorable mentions.
Where is the video?
What video do you mean? There is more than one.
You know which one. Where is it?
It's safe.
Where?
We're taking too long, Hanna. Just control A.
I'm going as fast as I can.
It is not fast enough, Hanna. Just control A. Control A.
What the hell do you think I'm trying to do?
No, hit control A on the keyboard. You're little, but you're big.
I think maybe you're being framed.
What changed your mind?
I think somebody might be trying to do the same thing to me. Do you want some popcorn to go with that?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Spencer realizes Mona is A. There is no forgetting your first, even when it comes to unmasking stalkers with a penchant for attempted murder. Season 2's big finale is all about Spencer, who leads the hunt in uncovering A's true identity.
You didn't call Hanna, did you? Because you're A.
The reveal is well handled, with Spencer piecing together the truth just as Mona appears wearing A's iconic black hoodie. In the space of a single night, Spencer solves the A mystery, gets abducted, bravely escapes from a moving car, survives a shoving match, and sends Mona flying off a cliff. If A is Professor James Moriarty, then Spencer is Sherlock Holmes. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.